Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you once again. This time, we're going to go over to the Rolling Stone, and this is in the celebrity count column, and it says 72 witnesses, including top Trump officials and Leonardo DiCaprio, prepped for Pras Michael's money laundering trial. I will list the article writer and all of the details in the description as I always do. And it says Fuji's member Pras uh, Michael's trial on federal money laundering charges heads to trial November the 4th, and he won't be the only star participating in the case. 72 witnesses, including actor Leonardo DiCaprio and several of top Trump officials, are being prepped as potential witnesses for the government, as Politico's Playbook reports. In 2019, Michael pled not guilty to federal charges of conspiracy and falsifying records stemming from the rapper's alleged role in a Malaysian wealth fund campaign finance violations. Michael was among the people that the Justice Department said was tied to Joe Lo and 1MDB, a wealthy fund that promoted economic development in Malaysia. Low is accused of stealing from the $4.5 billion slush fund. Michael was allegedly paid at least $8 million and as much as $40 million for his role in assisting Low. In 2019, DiCaprio gave secret testimony to Washington, D.C. grand jury involving his alleged role in the scandal. He was considered a witness to an alleged conspiracy that used proceeds from the 1 excuse me, fund to finance his movie, The Wolf of Wall Street. What? Via its ties to Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation. And according to the list of witnesses in the Michael trial, DiCaprio might once again have to answer questions about the alleged connection. Top Trump officials on potential witnesses list include White House Chief of Staff John Kelly, former National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster, and former Deputy National Security Advisor Matt P. I don't want to butcher the man's name. Also on the list is former RNC Deputy Finance Chair Elliot Brolin and lobbyists who pled guilty to acting as an unregistered foreign agent working for Chinese and Malaysian interests in 2020, and was charged in the federal probe surrounding the 1MDB. Trump pardoned him in 2021. In June of 2021, Michael was hit with additional charges in connection to his attempt to lobby the Trump administration to drop its investigation into Low and the 1MDB fund, as well as lobbying for the Justice Department to return dissident billions Gul W back to China. I do not pronounce them names right. I apologize. Michael was set to embark on a reunion tour with the Fugees. Yeah, he was, and I'm like, what? Beginning in late 2021, which was purportedly postponed until 2022 due to COVID concerns, but the 2022 planned run was also nicked with the band citing that the continued pandemic made touring conditions too difficult. However, that may not have been the only reason, according to the Puck's report August. the Justice Department would not permit Michael to embark on an international tour, including planned gigs in London and Paris, due to his pending federal trial. Okay, so they essentially did not clear him to perform. Okay, so I was like wondering because I read a report like a couple of months ago and about the Fugees and them canceling the tour, whatever, due to COVID concerns. But it did hint to, as you read it towards the end of the article, about Michael having, some issues. Um, and I guess this is what it is and what it shook out to be. Okay, so goodness, Leonardo DiCaprio, The Wolf of Wall Street. I love The Wolf of Wall Street. Like that's one of side note, that's one of Leonardo DiCaprio's best movies for me. Is Wolf of Wall Street. So yeah. Uh, Damn, all those people tied to that. I would like to know how they relate. All of those people relate to the trial that's going to happen on November 4th. Um, you know, uh, how does this all shake together? I would definitely like to know. How deep involved was DiCaprio and Michael and others? Um, you know, it got my mind buzzing, just wanting to know. I hope that more details become available so that I can report this to y'all as I do any other story. And I thank you so much for watching it. But I would also like you to join me down in the comments section, as we always do, with this story and any other story that I may have on my channel. And with that, you guys, I will get with you in the next one.